section ends this way.
在这一段的经文里面，是这样结
ושמו
束
את
的。
שמי על בני ישראל ואני אברהם. And I want you to put my name upon the children of Israel
我要
and
你
bless
把
them.
我的名放在儿女当中，而且祝福他们。
This blessing is repeated day after day.
这个祝福是日日夜夜这样子不断的被复诵。
So in all three of the prayer times in the prayer book, nachon?
在我们这个祷告的书里面，一天3次这样的一个大祭司的祝福一直被祝福着。
Do you think God is making a point here?
你有没有觉得神其实在强调一些事呢？
It's a very strong point, beloved.
是一个非常关键、非常重要的一点。
And this prayer is intimately connected with priesthood.
那这个祷告其实跟大祭司的祝福是息息相关的。
This is the main idea of being a Cohen,
那你知道成为立位的支派、大祭司支派很重要的一点，
is to bring God into the situation.
是把神带入到一个情境当中。
אתה שומע אותי? I'm asking God if he hears me.
我问他口岸是不是有听见我说的？
A priest was to convey the blessing of God to the people.
大祭司的功用就是要带神的祝福到人当中，到
He
神的
was
百
to
姓当中，
secure the forgiveness of the people through blood atonement.
而且透过神的赎罪的血，能够确保他对人的赦免跟祝福。
The obvious ultimate example being our high priest Yeshua.
那你知道大祭司亚伦大祭司就是耶稣，也是一个大祭司，是我们很好的典范。
In Leviticus 9:22 to 24, we read this.
那我们知道，在这个生命记利未记第9章，
Aaron lifted his hand toward the people, blessed them, and came down from the offering, the sin offering. And Moshe and Aaron went into the tabernacle of meeting and came out and blessed the people. Then the glory of the Lord appeared to all the people, and fire came out from the Lord.
大祭司亚伦祝福了百姓，然后神的同在降下，就像火焰一样在他们当中。
Do you want the presence of God in your meeting, in your home,
你想要神的同在在你的家中，在你的聚会当中吗？
in your life?
在你的生命当中嘛？
So be blessed and bless others.
很重要的是，你要承受祝福，而且要成为祝福的管道。
It says the glory of the Lord appeared after they blessed the people.
当亚伦祝福了百姓的时候，上帝的同在就显出来了。
What are we doing when we pray for someone?
当我们为人祷告的时候，会发生什么事呢？
We're seeking to be a conduit of the blessing of God, aren't we?
我们就是带出神祝福的一个管道。
Why do we lay hands on someone?
当我们按手为某人按手的时候，
It's to convey blessing. We'll talk more about that
事
later.
实上，神的祝福就要透过我们传出去。
Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 8.
生命记第10章Deuteronomy chapter 10
Yeah, chapter 10, verse 8.
生命记第10章第8节。
God wanted him to stand before the Lord to minister to him and to bless in his name.
神要他站在人的当中来宣告神的祝福。
לעמוד לפני אדוני לשרתו ולברך בשמו עד היום הזה. To bless in his name.
要靠着神的名来祝福人。
I don't mind repeating myself.
我不喜欢一直重复。
This is carrying out the very nature of God through our life.
这是透过我们带出神的属性跟本性。
I chose the word life instead of ministry on purpose.
我特别选择这个字生命，而不是选择事工。
Let's think about our life as being a channel of God's blessing.
我们想想看，我们的生命成为神祝福的管道。
This is how he instructed Aaron and Moses.
这是神指示亚伦跟摩西的。
And the greatest blessing is to be forgiven of our sin.
最大的祝福是我们的罪得到赦免。
Psalm 32,
诗篇32篇
verses 1 and 2.
第1、第2节。
Blessed is he whose transgression is forgiven, whose sin is covered.
罪得赦免的是蒙福的，罪得遮盖，得赦免其过，遮盖其罪的，这人是有福的。
Blessed is the man to whom the Lord does not impute iniquity, and in whose spirit is no deceit.
凡心里没有诡诈，耶和华不算为有罪的，这人是有福的。
Psalm 34:8.
那34章第8节，
Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good.
你们要尝尝主恩的滋味。
Blessed is the man who trusts in him.
那投靠他的变为有福。
Just chew on it a little bit.
好好的来想想思想这句话。
Blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord.
那投靠信靠他的人变为有福。
When I looked through the concordance this morning,
当我来查经看这个经文的查经的这个资料的时候，
I saw that some form of this word appears in easily 2/3 of the Psalms.
我知道诗篇里面2/3的地方都有这个字根。
Do you think God is trying to say something to us?
你有没有发现神其实是想要对我们说什么呢？
As I prayed earlier, I believe that a significant portion of this interchange is us being open, being ready to be blessed.
很重要的改变是我们的心要被敞开，我们随时随地要准备被承受祝福。
How often am I going about my business?
有多少时候我们急急忙忙要做我们的事？
It's good business.
哦，这是一个很好的事情。
It's the business of the kingdom.
这是关于国度的事，非常好。
I'm busy.
我很忙，
I'm keeping my lists. I'm very big on
我
lists.
就要做到我行事历面所有
You,
的
you
事
can
很
ask
忙。
Guy
你可以问看我们的同
to
工，
remember things. I have to write them down. I've been writing them down for decades.
我们就不断的要写下来我们要做的事，好像这个世世代代都写不完一样。
But how often do I stop
但是多少时候我们能够停下来，
and look up
能够向上仰望，
and open my face to God?
能够让我们的脸到神的面前。
This is the meaning of the Aaronic benediction, the Aaronic blessing.
这是大祭司的祝福。
How can God make his face to shine upon me if my face is down here?
如果神的脸怎么样光照我，如果一天到晚忙忙碌碌，脸都低下来，
My face is in the shadow.
我的脸就在那个阴影当中，
Even the sun cannot shine on my face, much less God.
甚至那个太阳都没办法照到我的脸。
Beloved, let's turn our faces up toward the Lord.
亲爱的，让我们转脸向神，
Let's frequently stop from our busyness.
让我们常常从我们的忙碌中间停下来。
I know there are lots of things to do.
我知道有很多的事要做。
Do you think that this forum came about because people just stood all day with their face toward the
你以
toward
为
the
我们
heavens?
都没有事情要做，整天只是把脸向上向神吗？
No, I promise you that people were very busy and did a lot of work and still are.
我保证你，人们都是忙忙碌碌的。
But if they don't stop and if we don't stop,
如果他们不停下来，我们不停下来，
it just becomes a lot of hay, wood, and stubble.
其实事实上我们做的都是草木和谐而已。
And we forget who made us,
我们忘记了谁是创造
and
我
we
们的，
forget who is the source of all blessing.
我们也忘记谁是祝福的源头。
And we become a kind of messianic robot.
我们只是就像一个机器人一样的，不断的在走。
The patriarchs understood this.
列祖们了解这件事。
This is section 3 of the message if you're keeping track.
如果这是我们信息的第3部分，
You could call the first one creation.
第一个部分是创造里面有祝
Second one,
福，
the blessing of Aaron.
第二个部分大祭司的祝福，
The third one, the patriarchs.
第三个是列祖的祝福，
From generation to generation, they blessed.
从一代到一代来祝福，
It's a major theme in the book of Genesis.
是创世纪里面一个主要的一个信息。
Bereshit, in the beginning.
创世纪从一开始，
In the beginning, what was happening?
从一开始创造的一开始发生什么事呢？
How did God set the stage for human history?
神怎么样来策划人类历史的阶
What
段呢？
were his instructions to those fathers of Israel?
他们对于以色列这些列祖先生是怎么样的来指教他们呢？
They blessed and they blessed and they blessed and they received blessing.
他们不断的祝福，祝福也承受祝福。
Abraham was blessed by Melchizedek.
你知道亚伯拉罕是被麦基洗德所祝福，
Sarah was blessed by God to have a son.
撒拉是被神祝福，以至于有一个孩
Ishmael was
子。
blessed by God to father 12 princes.
是这个以实玛利也被神祝福。
We read it. All nations are to be blessed through Abraham.
那亚伯拉罕也被神祝福，说全地都要他成为全地的
Abraham
祝
will
福。
surely be blessed.
那亚伯拉罕确确实实是
He'll be
被祝福
blessed
的，
in all things.
而且他是在所有的事上都蒙
Isaac
福。
was blessed by God in the field.
雅各、以撒也是被蒙福的。
And then a really famous one in Genesis chapter 32.
那我们知道创世纪32章是非常有名的，
Let's read verse 26, Vera.
让我们来读32章26节创世纪。
Yaakov, Jacob, is blessed by the angel of the Lord.
雅各是被上帝的使者祝福的。
Let me go, for the day breaks. But he said,
他说：“让我们在
I
日
will
落
not
之
let
前
you
让我去。
go. I will not let you go unless you bless ” me.
他说：“我不容你去，除非你祝福了我。
Shh, what a concept. ”
你看看这是什么样的一个观
He's
观
wrestling.
念？
He's wrestling with the divine personality.
雅各跟天使使者摔跤，
I believe it was a pre-incarnation manifestation of God, of Yeshua.
我们相信这是耶稣基督的一个预表表
They're,
象。
they're wrestling.
他跟使者摔跤。
You don't do wrestling from far away.
你知道我们这样彼此摔跤不
Have
是
you ever
远距
seen a
离的。
wrestling match?
你有没有看过摔跤比赛
I'm
啊
not？ talking about TV wrestling. I'm talking about ancient basic wrestling.
我们不是说到这个电视上是古时候的那个摔跤，是两个人跟两个人
They're
很接近，
grabbing each other under the leg. Trying to...
所以两个人摔跤是非常近身的摔跤。
I love imagining this wrestling match between God and Jacob. I
你
mean,
可以想一想这个神的使者神跟雅各摔跤的那个光景嘛？
Chevre, im zelo ha'am shelanu ani lo yodea ma. If this isn't our people, then I don't know what.
如果这是我们的百姓，我们不知道会看起来会
Even
什
though
么
we
样。
changed our name, we still are Yaakov. We're still struggling with God.
你知道，我们就好像仍然是雅各，还没有被改名一样，还是跟神摔跤。
No, Yeshua can't be the Messiah. No way.
哦，耶稣给我们这个神啊，给我们弥赛亚。哦，等一下，哦，等一等。
What do you mean promised land? This isn't very promised.
哦，什么叫做这个应许之地啊？这个不是啊。
All I have is troubles and I can't pay my bills and
我们种种的都是困难，我也不能付清我的账单啊。
in our towns there are street sweepers. There are men who are paid to clean the streets.
你知道，在我们的这个账单里面有付清这个扫街的这个公共费用啊。
You know, they push these little carts and they have a broom and
你知道他们推着小车，拿着扫把扫街。
and you know, I just have this feeling toward people that are doing menial labor that I want to show them that I'm, you know, gova einaim, that I'm on the same level.
我非常的这个有情感，对这些做些基层的百姓，我常常要显明我跟他们是同样的
So I
心的。
noticed this one guy kept coming through our street and I started talking to him.
所以我看到一个人常常来我扫街，所以就开始跟他说话。
Guess what his name was?
你猜猜看他的名字是什么？
Yaakov.
雅各，
Jacob.
雅各。
So, you know, I started talking to him and kind of worked it around. It wasn't so difficult. You know, what are you doing here as an American? I had to come here. I'm from Russia.
所以我就跟他聊天说：“你为什么来到美国啊？”那我是因为我不得已，我必须来，我从苏联来啊。
So I just began telling him about Yeshua and about our faith.
然后我就开始跟他分享耶稣基督啊，我的信仰。
And the more I talked, the more naive I sounded to myself.
我更多的托话，我就好像觉得说：“哎呀，我好像是无知的人一样。
Have you ever done that? ”
你有没有感觉到这
You
样、啊
can,？you can hear how you sound to the other person.
当你跟别人说话的时候，你自己听听你所说的话。
This guy was cynical.
这个人是非常典型
He'd
的。
been through a lot of difficulty in life, and his life wasn't easy now.
你知道他的一生是很多的不容易的，他的现在的这个人生也不容易啊。
He was an engineer in the Soviet Union, and in Israel, he's a street sweeper.
你知道在以前这个苏联他是工程师，现在他不过在以色列扫街而已。
Think about the humiliation.
你看看有多么的被屈卑，
You know, so I'm like this.
所以我就好像很无知这样子。
Wow, you know, God just wants to bless us and save us. And
哦，神只是神要祝福我们，要拯救我们。
we're wrestling with God.
我们仍然跟神在征战。
What are you talking about?
你在说什么？
Land of milk and honey.
这流奶与蜜之地，
Do you hear how it sounds?
你有没有听见你自己
There's
所
a
说
lot
的
of
是什么？
skepticism about God in our country.
你知道，在我们国家对神有些人是非常批判、非常有批评的。
Hi, Beulah.
哦，神啊，
Good to see you.
哦，I will 这看见你非常
Better
好
to，see you without this contraption, but anyway, it's good to see you.
我看见你是多么的好。
Abba, we just declare your blessing over Beulah.
主啊，我们求你祝福贝拉，
We thank you for this incredible sister
我们求你祝福这位很特别的姐妹。
who loves you and who loves us.
主啊，她爱我们也爱你。
Fill